My wife said, "I'm taking separate vacations from now on. You're boring." I said, "Enjoy yourself." While she was in Cancun, I renovated the house and changed all the locks. The video I sent her of the movers was just the beginning. Original post: I, 48 male, been married to Veronica, 44, for 16 years. 2 kids, both in college now. Thought we had a solid marriage. Not perfect, but solid. Until 3 months ago when she drops this bomb during dinner. "I've decided I'm taking separate vacations from now on." "You're boring, Robert. All you want to do is fish and watch documentaries. I need excitement in my life." I set down my fork. "Separate vacations?" "Yes, starting with Cancun next month. Already booked it. 5 days all inclusive." "With who?" She waved her hand dismissively. "Some friends from my spin class. You wouldn't know them." Something felt off, but after 16 years you pick your battles. "All right, enjoy yourself." She seemed surprised I didn't fight it. "Really? You're okay with this? If that's what you need, Veronica?" The next few weeks, she was different. Giddy. Shopping for new swimsuits, getting her nails done, spray tan, acting like a teenager going to prom. Meanwhile, she barely acknowledged my existence. I became furniture in my own home. The day she left, she kissed my cheek like I was her uncle. "Try not to be too boring while I'm gone. Have fun," I said. Soon as her Uber left, I made a call. "Hey, Jerome?" "Yeah, she's gone. Bring the crew Monday morning. We've got 5 days." See, Jerome's my contractor buddy. Been planning this for weeks, ever since Veronica announced her separate vacation plan. If she wanted separation, I'd give her exactly that. Update 1 Monday morning, 7 a.m. sharp. 3 trucks pulled up. Jerome brought his whole crew, 8 guys ready to transform this place. First order of business, master bedroom. Veronica always complained it was too masculine with my dark wood furniture and navy walls. Well, now it was about to become my room exclusively. Painted it charcoal gray, installed built-in shelves for my books, mounted my 65-inch TV she always hated, even put in a mini fridge. Her walk-in closet? Converted it to my home office. Finally had space for my fly tying station and vintage fishing rod collection. The guest room became her new room. Painted it beige, she loves beige, moved all her clothes there, installed a simple rod for hanging, basic dresser from IKEA. Nothing fancy, functional. Tuesday was the living room. Out went her live, laugh, love signs and throw pillows with motivational quotes. In came my leather recliners, pool table, and dartboard. The formal dining room she insisted on? Now my workshop for building custom lures. Wednesday, the kitchen. Removed her wine bar, installed a chest freezer for my fishing catches. Her collection of decorative plates, boxed up, replaced with my signed sports memorabilia. But Thursday? Thursday was the masterpiece. Changed every lock in the house. Front door, back door, garage, even the shed. New keypad entry system, codes only I knew. Then installed security cameras, full coverage accessible from my phone. Her car was in the garage. She took an Uber to the airport. Perfectly legal for me to move it to the driveway. Covered it with a tarp, like it was being stored. Friday morning, Jerome's crew finished up. House looked incredible. My house cost me about $15,000 all in, worth every penny. That afternoon, I recorded a video walkthrough. Started with the new master bedroom. "Hey Veronica, welcome to the new and improved Robertson residence. Since you wanted separation, I figured we should start at home. This is my room now." Toured the whole place, explaining each change matter-of-factly. Saved the best for last, her new room. "And here's your space. Got you a nice twin bed, should be comfortable enough. Oh, and you'll need to ring the doorbell when you get home. Change the locks for security. Separate lives need separate access, right?" Sent it to her WhatsApp, then turned off my phone and went fishing. When I got home that evening, had 73 missed calls. Didn't check them. Opened a beer, watched a documentary about World War II submarines. Perfect evening. Update 2 Saturday morning. She was supposed to land at 11 a.m. I got up early, made coffee, sat on the porch with my laptop. The security camera feed was gold. 11:47 a.m., an Uber pulls up. Veronica gets out, tanned and furious. Storms up to the front door. Tries her key. Nothing. Tries again. Jiggles the handle. Starts pounding. "Robert, open this door right now." I walk over, talk through the new intercom system. "Hey Veronica, how was Cancun?" "What did you do to my house?" "Our house. And I renovated it. You said you wanted separate lives, so I separated our living spaces." "Open this door immediately." What's the magic word? I'm calling the police. Go ahead. It's my house too. I'm allowed to renovate and change locks. You're not locked out, just need to ring the doorbell like any other visitor. She actually called 911. I watched her pace the driveway on camera, ranting into her phone. 20 minutes later, a patrol car showed up. I opened the door before they knocked, stepped outside. Officers, I'm Robert Robertson, homeowner. Young cop looked tired already. Sir, your wife says you've locked her out? Not at all. She has access, just needs to request entry. We're transitioning to separate living arrangements per her request. Here's the situation. Explained about the separate vacations, the renovation, her new room. Even showed them the video I'd sent her. Older cop suppressed a smirk. Ma'am, if your name's on the deed, you have a right to access. He has to let you in. But he's also allowed to renovate and change locks as a co-owner. Veronica pushed past me when I opened the door wider. The shriek when she saw the living room was worth everything. Where are my things? In your room, down the hall, first door on the right. She ran through the house like a tornado. Each room brought new sounds of outrage. The master bedroom got the loudest scream. Where's my closet? That's my office now. Your clothes are in your room. She burst into the guest room, saw the twin bed, basic furniture, her clothes hung on the single rod. This is abuse. The cops were still there watching from the doorway. Ma'am, the older one said, I don't see any abuse. You have a room, your belongings, full access to common areas. This is a civil matter. They left. Veronica called her sister, then her mother, then her friend Denise. Each call got louder. I went to my workshop, started working on a new lure. Could still hear her screaming through the walls. Music to my ears. Update 3. The entitlement escalated fast. Sunday morning, Veronica's sister Hannah showed up with their mother, Beatrice. 3 generations of fury at my door. You've lost your mind, Beatrice announced, pushing into my living room. Morning, Beatrice. Hannah? Coffee? Hannah surveyed the room. This is financial abuse, emotional terrorism. It's renovation. Veronica wanted separate lives. I obliged. She wanted separate vacations, not this. Separate vacations are just the beginning of separate lives, aren't they? I'm just helping the process along. Veronica emerged from her room, looking haggard. Mom, make him change it back. Beatrice turned on me. You will restore this house immediately, or we'll sue you for everything. For what? Improving my own property? Good luck with that. Then came the revelation. Hannah let it slip. Veronica, just tell him about Keith, maybe he'll understand. The room went silent. Veronica's face went white. Who's Keith? I asked calmly. Veronica stammered. He's just someone from spin class. The one you went to Cancun with. There was a group. Name them. Silence. I pulled out my phone, showed them something interesting. Funny thing about social media. Keith Martinez posted a lot of photos from Cancun. Romantic dinners for 2, sunset selfies, couples massage. You two looked very separate. See, I'd done my homework weeks ago. Keith wasn't hard to find. Divorced personal trainer, 10 years younger than Veronica, lots of shirtless gym selfies. Beatrice turned to her daughter. Veronica Marie? It's not what it looks like. It looks like adultery, I said, which in our state affects divorce settlements, especially with this much evidence. Hannah tried to recover. You still can't just steal her bedroom. I didn't steal anything. She has a bedroom, just not the master. Masters make decisions. She decided on separation. Monday, Veronica tried a new approach. Came to me all soft and apologetic. Robert, I made a mistake. Can we talk? Sure. What about? I want to work on us. Maybe counseling. With Keith? I'll end it with Keith. Already ended, actually. He texted you while you were sleeping. I saw it pop up on your phone on the kitchen counter. Something about your husband seems psycho, and this isn't worth the drama. Guess he saw the security footage I posted of you trying to break in. You posted that? My Facebook. My security camera's my right. She tried tears next. I'm sorry. I love you. 16 years, Robert. 16 years and you got bored. Your words. I didn't mean it. Which part? The boring part? Or the part where you planned a vacation with another man? Tuesday, she served me with emergency divorce papers, demanding I restore the house, temporary exclusive use of the home, spousal support, the works. My lawyer, Thompson, literally laughed when he read it. She admitted to an affair, you have evidence, and she wants exclusive use? Judge Rayburn will love this. Update 4. Court hearing was Thursday. Veronica showed up in her best victim outfit, conservative dress, minimal makeup, trying to look wounded. Her lawyer, some young guy fresh out of law school, started strong. My client has been effectively evicted from her marital bedroom and subjected to psychological manipulation. Judge Rayburn, older woman, been on the bench 30 years, cut him off. Counselor, I've reviewed the filings. Your client announced she wanted separate vacations and called her husband boring, correct? That's taken out of context. It's a direct quote. Mr. Robertson, explain the renovations. I stood. Your Honor, my wife declared she wanted separation in our lifestyle. I accommodated by creating separate living spaces. She has a private room, full access to common areas, all her belongings. I didn't evict her. I gave her exactly what she asked for. And the locks? Security upgrade. She has access. Just needs to request entry. Given she was vacationing with another man, I felt it prudent. Thompson submitted the evidence, Keith's social media, credit card records showing Veronica bought his ticket, text messages my PI had legally obtained from her public posts. Judge Rayburn looked at Veronica. Ma'am, you committed adultery? It wasn't, Keith and I. Yes or no? Yes. And you want exclusive use of a home you cheated in, that your husband renovated with his separate funds? Her lawyer tried to salvage. The renovations were vindictive. They were responsive, Judge Rayburn corrected. Your client wanted separation. She got it. Motion denied. Furthermore, given the evidence of adultery, I'm granting Mr. Robertson's counter motion for exclusive use pending final divorce proceedings. Mrs. Robertson, you have 30 days to vacate. Veronica exploded. That's my home. Which you turned into a launching pad for affairs. 30 days. Friday, Veronica went nuclear. Called my employer, claiming I was mentally unstable and dangerous. HR did a perfunctory investigation, found nothing. I'd already briefed them weeks ago. Saturday, she tried to break into my workshop at 3 a.m. Cameras caught everything. She took a hammer to the lock before the alarm scared her off. Called the cops myself this time. I want to press charges for attempted breaking and entering. They arrested her. Beatrice had to bail her out. The mugshot was unfortunate for her. Sunday, desperation move. Keith showed up. Bro, we need to talk. We don't. Look, I didn't know she was married at first. She wore her wedding ring in your Cancun photos. Okay, but can't we work this out? She loves you, man. She loves my house and bank account. You can have her. Oh wait, you already dumped her via text. That's not, Keith, you're a personal trainer living in a studio apartment driving a 2008 Honda. You thought you found a sugar mama. Now you know she's broke without me. Still interested? He left without another word. Final update. It's been 2 months since Cancun. Divorce finalized last week. Veronica fought tooth and nail, but the adultery evidence was overwhelming. Final settlement. I kept the house bought before marriage, my name on deed. She got her car and retirement account. No spousal support. Thank you, adultery clause. Split the joint savings 60-40 in my favor. She had to move back with Beatrice. Last I heard, she's working full-time now instead of the part-time hobby job she had during our marriage. Keith disappeared completely once he realized there was no money. The renovation stays. Love my new master suite. The pool table gets regular use when my buddies come over. The workshops produce some of my best lures yet. Hannah sent one last nasty text about how I destroyed Veronica's life. I responded with a photo of the I'm boring text Veronica sent me before Cancun. She destroyed it herself. I just stopped paying for the demolition. Blocked them all after that. Funny thing, I ran into Veronica's spin class instructor at the grocery store. Lorraine, nice older lady. Robert, heard about the divorce. I'm sorry. Thanks, Lorraine. Can I tell you something? There was no group Cancun trip, never was. When Veronica told the class about it, we all knew what was up. Keith wasn't exactly subtle about their friendship. How long? 6 months at least. They thought they were sneaky, but everyone knew. 6 months. While I was being boring, working to pay for her lifestyle, she was planning her escape with a personal trainer who thought she had money. Best $15,000 renovation I ever spent. The security cameras alone paid for themselves in entertainment value. The look on her face when she realized the twin bed wasn't a joke, priceless. Some people asked why I didn't just divorce her when I found out about Keith. Simple, she wanted separation, but on her terms. keep the house, the marriage benefits, while living her exciting life. Instead, she got actual separation. The kind where actions have consequences. My life's pretty boring now, I guess. Fish on weekends. Watch documentaries in my home theater. Work on lures in my workshop. Have a beer with friends around the pool table. Boring's underrated. At least it's honest. Oh, and that video I sent her of the renovation tour? My lawyer had it admitted as evidence, showed clear communication of new living arrangements and absence of malicious intent. Judge Rayburn particularly enjoyed the part where I cheerfully showed her the twin bed. Veronica's lawyer tried to argue the twin bed was psychological warfare. Judge's response, a bed's a bed. She wanted separation. She got her own separate bed. Case closed. Living well isn't the best revenge. Living boring is. Because it reminds them every day that they gave up stability for excitement and ended up with neither.